live and getting set up. Kate and I are both a little bit breathless because it's been a madhouse morning and a crazy weekend, as you can imagine. And we're just like, trying to get everything together for today. So comment, hi Bess, hi Beth, nice to see you, and hope everybody else joins us too. First thing first, remember to comment today, because when I talk about this yarn, we're going to be giving away a free skein of this yarn today. We have an automatic number generator set up, and we're going to try to figure out who is going to be our lucky winner. It's a really great yarn that I'm going to talk about in a little while. So make sure you let me know you're here, and I'll try and keep up with everybody. Hi Donna, hi Eileen. Good to see you both, or not, I can't see you. That's the first thing that I wanted to talk about, because some people have made comments or questions about it. I can't see you. The only way I know you're here is if you comment. Hi Maureen and Sue. I have no way of knowing how many people look or are online during the live thing. So I need you to just say a simple hi. You don't have to say anything other than that, and you will be counted and entered into our yarn giveaway today. What? It was a crazy weekend here in Northampton and in the shop. So we were really busy. I want to say thank you to all of you that came and participated in both Black Friday shopping and in the Small Business Saturday. Hi Willa, hi Decker. We had a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to a really good holiday season as well. It should be a lot of fun. If you follow me on Instagram, I hope you saw the window that we've worked so hard to do. Hi Adrian. I put together those little evergreen gnomes. Kate did all of the lighting, and it really looks festive and fun. I hope you get a chance to come by and see it. It shows up really beautifully at night because the windows really do shine with all of the Christmas lights on it. I think it's my favorite time of year, not just because it looks so festive, but because I actually, when I turn the lights out in the store to leave at night, there's still some light so I can find my way out the door without tripping over my purse. It really, Ruth Ann, oh my goodness, hi, I'm so happy to see you. Terry, nice to hear from you too. And again, I can't really see you, but it's what we say, right? Oh well. But anyway, the lights shining in the window give me a little bit of a guide out the door at night so that I make sure I get all of my packages, bags, computers, work out the door safely with me. So it is a lot of fun to put that stuff up there. Hey Shelly. Yeah, that picture that I took was at night, but there's still so much light out there with the street lamps that we still got a reflection. We're gonna try and take another one when it's real dark. I'll be here at full dark on Thursday night. So we'll take a picture then. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. It will show up on Facebook, but I think you have to look for NoHo Wools on Instagram and follow us there. Hi Lana, nice to see you here too. So we've got a lot of people showing up, and that's always exciting, but we've had a whirlwind of a morning, never mind the whirlwind of the weekend. We had several little boxes come in that I have been waiting for. It feels like I'm waiting all the time for new stuff to come in. Hi Ira. This was a box that I'm really excited to get. We have carried it's actually pronounced Laine, but I call it Laine magazine since almost the beginning, maybe about issue 4 or 5. And they stopped publishing for a while last year. They didn't go out of business, they just stopped publishing. They were doing a lot of online stuff and a lot of small things. Hey Marissa. And they're back. They've helped a couple of hardcover books see their way into the light, and they have begun to reissue the magazine. Today, we got the first of the books in, and it is something that you may have seen advertised. It's called Fria Weekend. There's a little wrap of a book protector on it, but that's what the cover of the book looks like. This is by a woman called MJ Mucklestone. She is a Fair Isle queen, and the book is absolutely beautiful. When Kate was looking at it, she said it smells like a museum. It really is a treasure. You are going to want this if you are any kind of colorwork person, because this is all very traditional Fair Isle knits. And by traditional, I mean not just in style, but in color. She uses very traditional colors in her work as well. And it's just a lovely look at what Fair Isle work is about and what the place itself is like. You'll love this book. It's not inexpensive. It is $42.95 for the book, but it is a definite treasure for any real Fair Isle knitter. I'm not going to show you everything that's in here because there are lots of different kinds of designs. I hope this one shows up. This is a gray on white hat. It is beautiful. So we've got our supply of these books in. Kate is going to work to get them up on the website, but like with everything, you can call us, and the number is on the website page. You can call us and we will set aside a copy for you if you think you'd like to get one. You don't have to wait for it to go on the website, but I know Kate's going to work hard in the next couple of days to get everything up that we need to get up. Because in addition to that, I need one of those. We did also get copies of issue 10. The problem is we can't sell this until December. That's the law. We have to obey the law if I want to continue to be a stockist. So the Laine magazine is here, and I can take pre-orders. So you can call me and say, put one aside in my name, which I will do. I don't think I'll ever get used to this camera. I keep trying, but I keep failing.
It looks good on
It is beautiful. And again, the Laine magazines smell so good. And there's a cooking recipe in it. Here we go. There we go. Hi, Northampton Live. Thank you. Yes, we are growing our windows day by day. But look at that shawl. It's beautiful. They've done a really nice job. I welcome them back. I'm so glad to see them back in business. It's a gorgeous magazine. And if you are a collector of them, you will want your copy. It's $30. And like I said, I think I got in 10 copies of it. And I've already got 2 on hold for people. So make sure that you either email me or call me if you want me to hold one for you. So those were the 2 new things that we got right away this morning. And I had something fun happen last week that I wanted to share with you. It seems like there have been some new people moving into town, and a lot of times they'll come in having just discovered us as in their walk around downtown Northampton. They introduce themselves as somebody new, and then they explore the store. Well, I had one person contact me who's not a knitter, but when he told me what he did, I was like, I need your card because so many of my customers will be looking for you. This is what his card is. I think it's charcoal in his sewing machine repair and, more importantly, scissor sharpening. This man is just down the street from us. His actual business address is up in Florence, Mass. But We've got his cards here, and we're going to try and support him and welcome him to Northampton. If you've got a sewing machine that needs to be conditioned or repaired, then check him out. And I think we may even be able to offer you ourselves as a go-between. If you want to drop scissors off here, I can have him come in and pick them up, sharpen them, and then bring them back, and you can pick them up here as well. Yeah, Bess, I think Northampton Live will have to answer that question because I don't really know if there's a difference. But that happened. He was a very nice young man, and I've been watching him on Instagram as well. And he was posting pictures last week of his grandfather's repair toolbox. It was so nice. It was just a really nice feeling to see him carry on what must be a tradition in his family. So the next thing that I want to tell you too is if you are my age, you may use the 2021 still date books, scheduling calendars. We've got them in. They are free. We give them to all of our customers who want them. Those of you who are not of a certain age are, of course, putting everything on your phone, but a lot of us still need to write it down and look at it every day. So we've got those in. And yeah, Beth, he will be a great resource. And so next time you come in, just ask for them. They're at the desk, the front desk. You can pick one up, pick two up. We've got plenty to go around. So that's out there now and ready to go. Finally, we got in the Jillian Kittles, and I've been showing you this hat almost every single week. We got in my order of yarn, and Kate and I are going to put together some pairings and have them up on the website so that you can put together a hat. There is enough left over. You end up buying 2 skeins of yarn. Can you hand me those? And there is enough left over in this stuff after you make the hat to also make a pair of fingerless mitts. So this stuff, like I told you, is from Jillian Kittles. She is a small company working out of Rhode Island, hand dyeing these merino wools. This one is a DK weight that the hat is done in. And that means that each color is going to have a tonal quality to it. So when you knit with it, it's going to shade slightly within the color from light to dark, which makes it really, gives it a lot of depth to the yarn. It doesn't have that flat color feel to it. But this yarn is so soft, so pretty, and so nice to work with that it's going to make you enjoy the whole knitting process. Whether you're making it for yourself or as a gift, you're going to really like working with this yarn. And you're going to be supporting that small business down there in Rhode Island as well, as we move towards trying to do that. This is a gray, this is this hand. This is a gray and this is a white. Yes, Susan, it really is beautiful yarn. I know it's hard to buy yarn online, I get it. But trust me, this yarn is really very soft and really squishy. The ideal DK is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. That's what gives it its strength, helps in the way the yarn takes the dye, and helps to make it softer and smoother in the long run. So that's going to go up on the website this week, or if you happen to get in, you will be able to see it live and in person. I think we got a nice range of colors from both light to dark, and I can suggest the pattern for you. It's actually a pattern that was designed by a woman named Marnie Kindness, and you can find her on Ravelry. The hat pattern is called Rhody Love hat. It's RHODY, and then Love Hat. And Marnie actually is the sister-in-law of one of my Monday morning students, Gail. And Gail is the whole reason that we discovered this yarn and Marnie's designs. Marnie is designing quite a few little hat patterns, fairly new designer. And I think she's going to have a great deal of success. We are going to have a little Zoom with them later on this month. We had a little bit of trouble scheduling because the yarn didn't arrive because the post office was delayed. But we are going to get a chance to talk to both Jill and Marnie in a Zoom sometime later on, and I'll be sure I let you know about that. We will be, like I said, putting those kits together, and we'll let you know when all of that happens in the upcoming email. So make sure you get our emails. Okay. That was that. So the Fria, this stuff is on the website. And I wanted to talk a little bit about this because it's starting to sell, and we sold quite a bit of it over the weekend. But Fria Fibers is started by a woman named Tina Whitmore, and she first started out in San Francisco. She's been dyeing yarn for a number of years. I think in 2010 was the first year that she actually started it. Tina, believe it or not, and Fria Fibers is the whole reason we have gradient yarns right now. She started this whole surge. People don't know that. She was hand dyeing yarns and doing lots of multicolors, and then she came up with this method of making these long repeats or long strands of multicolored yarn. When she winds the ball, you can see all of the colors in the cakes. This is why they come in cakes, so you can see all of the colors that are in there. All of her yarns are caked yarns, and now she does a whole bunch of different weights. Well, she started in San Francisco, but 2 years ago she moved out here, and now her mill, she's working out of a mill in North Adams. So she's dyeing it, scanning it, shipping it from there. So she's one of these small independent dyers that has really built her business, and she's now able to provide yarn to shops all across the country. But she's right here in Western Mass, and we're so happy to have her here that we wanted to carry some of her yarn. If you've been in the shop, you know her yarn, you've worked with it because we had carried the shawl in a ball. It was a thin weight yarn and enough in one skein to make an entire shawl out of it. We have a shawl done here. But this one is her newest one. This is called Plush, and it is a super bulky, a number 6. If you go by the numbers, there's 100 yards in it, and it's 85% mule sling free merino, US merino, and 15% mulberry silk. So when you look at the skein, in person, there's a tiny bit of shine on the fiber, and that's the silk just glowing through. Now, what the heck is muesling free? Muesling is actually a term that relates to how the yarn is harvested. It means cruelty-free. It means that the sheep are treated as gently as possible when they are, what is it?
Being sheared?
Yes. When the sheep are being sheared, they are treated as kindly as possible and raised in a sheep-friendly kind of environment. The colors, yes, Marissa, the colors are exquisite. And I didn't even bring over samples of all the colors, but this is a real purple, green, and gray mix.
This one shows the great.
And I love her names. This one's called Grapevine. The one that I was showing first is called Dirty Hippie. Who doesn't want that? This one is called Tijuana Teal. So it goes from light to dark teal in the middle. So with 100 yards, that's quite a significant amount of yarn for a super bulky. So you can make easily a lot of hat, shawl patterns, some of those patterns that I showed you last week for that shawl from Earth Yarns. You can use that kind of pattern as well. So there's a lot that you can do with that. It's on the website. If you are falling in love with the color, take a look at it, order it soon, because like I said, it is selling, and I think I shipped out 6 skeins of it just over the weekend. So you don't want to wait too long. This is not a one-shot deal. These colors we can get over and over again, but it just won't necessarily be in stock in the store. So don't wait, don't hesitate, get in there right away. And I'm just looking at my notes because I want to make sure that I cover everything today, because I feel like there was so much before I get to the really big deal. But it looks like I did. So here's the really big deal. If you are on Instagram or a yarn follower, you know that a lot of yarn companies are doing boxes, whether they're doing an Advent box or a subscription box. We're going to do one too, and that's what I'm excited about showing you today, introducing to you today. This is a one-time thing, and we've got this one decorated for Christmas giving, but it's definitely a Yule box, meaning no matter what you celebrate, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or just the solstice, this is for you. This is the box that you want your gift giver to buy for you. And I'll tell you why. Every Christmas you work hard at making things for people, whether you're knitting them, sewing them, or going out and buying them. You are the gift giver, and you even might have made up a wish list and of things that you want to get. I'm having a little bit of trouble with this, but things that you want to get. And so Christmas morning, or whenever you're opening your presents, you end up with something that you have wanted, and everybody's happy. You're happy. Your gift giver is happy because they got you something that they thought you liked and that you wanted for Christmas. But we're adding something to that this year, because this is going to be a surprise. This is going to make you feel like a kid again, because it's going to be yarn related. I'll tell you that. There are going to be 2 different yarn projects in here with 2 different yarns, but I'm not going to tell you what they are. There will be patterns for both of those yarns that you can knit sometime in January. And you're just going to be delighted when you see what they are. There's going to be something for your eyes so that you can enjoy looking at it. There's going to be something for your hands because you're going to love the feel of it. There's going to be something for your nose because there's something in here that's going to smell really good. Not when it's in the box, but when it's out of the box. And there's going to be something in here for your tongue, because there's going to be something that you're going to really enjoy the taste of. And there's going to be some yarn goodies, some knitting goodies in here. Things that you might not even realize that you wanted. It is going to be the gift for you. Something that you will be able to enjoy not only on Christmas morning, but for the whole month of January as you knit your way through those cold, dark winter months. It's going live on the website in a couple of hours. It's $150, and it's only going to be on sale until December 10th. There's a limited number of them. We've only been able to put together so many. So if you want one, send your gift giver to our website. And yes, Terry, I know, crocheters too, Terry says, let me know. If you're a crocheter, I can put together a crochet box for you. If you are a knitter who doesn't celebrate Christmas, let me know that too, and we will decorate the box in a winter but not Christmas mode. We want to make sure that everybody gets to have some fun with this surprise. You're going to feel so wonderful. It's going to make your Christmas special for you and for the person that gives you the gift, because they're going to get to see how happy your face looks when you open a box of surprises. They will also be happy, and you will be too, that you have done your part to support 5 local businesses, myself included, 2 of the yarn companies and 2 of the special brand new little companies that are here in town that we have the pleasure of being able to add to our boxes. So I know it's something to think about, but make sure your gift giver knows where to find it. Again, you can email me, you can call us, and we can put your order in for one, or you can go online and get it that way. I'm going to send out information in an email. I'm going to post more about it on both Instagram and Facebook, so it's going to be all over the place. But like I said, it's a limited number for a limited amount of time, so don't let it pass you by. And I think that's the end of what I wanted to say today. I think we covered everything. But like I said, we've got new stuff coming in. We have a big order from a big company. It's coming. That's all I'm going to say. It's one of the few big companies that I did business with this year. One of the other reasons that I also chose to do this gift box this year too is because it went along with what I tried to do this fall, was to spend more money and more time curating things from smaller companies that you may or may not even know. So that's where a lot of my inventory is this year, in small people, not necessarily independent dyers, but smaller people. So I hope you have a chance to support them like that. All right, thanks for commenting. And Kate and I are going to do our magic number generator. And you can do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll let that person know who won the yarn ball. You can find that out in an email tonight. And actually, Kate just did it. You just did it, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
So the 13th comment was from Shelly Parker. Shelly, you won a skein of yarn. Woohoo! So Shelly, email me with your address and I'll be able to send that out to you right away. Wasn't that fun? Oh my goodness, we're gonna do gifts, I think, a lot, because that's gonna be really cool. All right, you guys, see you next week. Thanks for hanging in there, and thanks for commenting. Bye.
That was easy.